Hello, Aaron Weber here with a video vignette in regards to the pattern. Now there's a lot of numbers in this one and I don't want that to put you off. I want that to serve as some context for you as to where we're going in building your business, as well as the things that you need to do today, tomorrow, this week, this month to ensure that great success. I've assumed that you've seen our cycle of success, the cycle of wealth building, and so you know where this falls in that process. It falls in the DMO portion and in the preparatory part of that step. Let's get started then. Taking you back to your junior high algebra class. I don't mean to put you off here. Bear with me as we go through these numbers. There are two things you need to know, and we've made them real simple for you. The same number repeated 3 times. First is 3, 3, 3. Which is 3 invitations to come look at what we've got extended each day, will lead to 3 presentations on that same data point each week, will lead to 3 people joining you each month. And 5, 5, and then I pause there, and a third 5 is where you're heading. In other words, 3, 3, 3 will get you to 5, 5, 5. These feed into and from each other in, again, an upward spiral of positivity and success. Let me show you what I mean. First of all, getting started. This is where we're looking to get to, a 5, 5, 5. Notice that pause always between that third 5, and I'll explain what that means as we go along. Let's begin with the end in mind. Here's what you're working towards. Here is you. You bring in 5 customers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each of those customers has some value. Let's assume they're each purchasing 50 points each month. There's value in that. That is your first 5. You want to look for, find, help develop, and maintain at least 5 customers. Now, don't feel like a failure if you have 2 or 3 or 4. That's okay. You're on your way. 5 is the ideal. 5 is the target, and we'll show you the value of this as we go forward. Then you start sponsoring people, and these things happen simultaneously. A, B, C, D, and E. Those 5 frontline people are also part of your business. Think of this pictorial, this diagram, 5 customers and 5 frontline business partners as your key business unit. I'll demonstrate to you soon the value of that, but that's 5 and 5. Simply put, the third 5 after that pause is teaching A through E to do what you've just done, so that those letters become you, have their 5 customers, and each find their 5 frontline. So if you will, it's 5 customers, 5 frontline, and teaching your 5 frontline to do as you've just done. But you have those 5 partners at 100 PV each from their auto ship. Here's what this means for you. You have 5 customers at 50 points each, that's 250. 5 frontline partners at 100 each, their easy ship counts towards your group volume, that's 500. Your order of at least 100, I would suggest at least 250 to give you some working inventory, gives you a minimum of 850 points of volume each month. The requirement's 1,000. You can see you're almost there. Certainly if your personal purchases were 250, you would be there. Certainly bringing anybody in on a buy it or build it pattern, you would be there. Any amount of incremental work each month would see you there. Any amount of adding new frontline partners or new customers gets you closer and closer, if not safely there. The idea of getting your PV and your GV done by virtue of an automatic function, by virtue of having the correct structure, 5, 5, and in those 5 frontline teaching their people to get their 5s, is the value of this pattern. This is the end result that you're working towards. Keep in mind, if you have 2 or 3 customers or frontline people, that's wonderful. You haven't failed, you haven't fallen short, you're just on your way, and you've already done portions of what it is you need to do. Just keep doing what it is you've done, and you can get there to a safe, secure, growing, and robust business that has duplication involved. So how do we get to 5, 5, and 5? Well, we get there with 3, 3, and 3. It refers to your action steps. As I said earlier, 3 invitations per day leads to 3 presentations per week, which leads to 3 people joining you per month. That's the sweet spot. That's what we recommend if you want to have a growing, robust business of leverage and duplication. 3, 3, 3 are nice, easy sums. Now, if you want to accelerate that and extend 1 more invitation per day, you can expect to get 1 more presentation per week and 1 more person joining you each month. That's okay. To keep a good momentum in your business, we would encourage at least 3, 3, 3. But you can step it up to 4, 4, 4 or 5, 5, 5. That's just fine. It means you'll be growing more rapidly. But if you do 3, 3, 3 over a concerted effort with a focused amount of attention, you will get very promptly your 5, 5, and then you'll teach your 5 to do their 5. So you do 3, 3, 3 to get 5, 5, 5. My suggestion to you is to certainly track your data. Track that you have done your 3 invitations today. Prove to yourself that that will lead to at least 3 presentations per week, and then prove to yourself yet again that will lead to 3 people joining you per month. I can almost guarantee you that if you do the 3 per day and you track the data, you will find that you'll be much more productive than 3 presentations per week and 3 people joining you per month. But the promise I make to you is that if you do your 3 per day, you will get the 3 per week and you'll have the 3 per month. You do that over and over and over. Your people will see you doing it. They will do likewise, let alone what you say you're going to do. Actually doing it has value. And you'll get better and better and better at it. And that's the value. It's that consistent daily method of operation, that daily application of your effort that produces the result and produces an easier result each time you do it, which leads to a growing but a more rapidly growing business as you go forward. So let's go.